This is NOScast here, episode whatever. We have Itchy Skink.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? How you been? I haven't talked to you in a little bit.
It's been something.
We haven't done a podcast in over a year.
I mean, yeah, you should start out talking about what's been up with you. Let's start out that way. Let's get into
Well,
everything else as we go.
I'm going on 2 years, July 13th.
For Taco Bell or not Taco Bell, Walmart.
Not Taco Bell, Walmart. What the fuck? I've never worked at Taco Bell. You worked at Taco Bell. But
You're right.
I'm going on 2 years, July 13th. I got me a car. You know,
You've been posting up content about your car a lot
Yeah, I post a lot about my car. A lot.
on Instagram mostly, right?
Yeah, well, Facebook too, but
Mostly. I mean, they look the same
yeah, I've been.
because all the Instagram stuff comes to Facebook anyway.
That is true. So, I've been just doing that, and I've been just chilling, really. Like, I haven't really, I've been looking at other jobs and whatnot, but I really just been just doing my thing and whatnot.
Just relaxing, just chilling.
Yeah, like, I've been sick for about, a week now? I've been sick.
You're still sick?
Yes. Literally fucking, on my birthday on April 25th, my eyes were, like, burning, like a bitch. Like, they were burning like fuck. And I kind of I asked my coworker, like, can I get some eye drops? And she went to go get me some eye drops. And it was like a 9-day difference. I was like, holy fuck.
So I did hear on the news about what itchy eyes being a new COVID symptom.
So the new, which I didn't get COVID.
Yeah.
But I had the symptoms of the COVID, which
it could also be allergies. Could be.
Well, what it was putting on is what was it? Okay, it was supposed to make you think your allergies are coming and you have pink eye.
Yeah.
That's what it was supposed to make you feel. Now, it made me kind of feel that way. But, like, I don't know.
But there's other stuff that can do that too.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
There's other stuff that can do that too, but this new COVID thing has been going around. I went in Saturday night to go back to work, and I was there for 4 hours, and I was chilling in my car on lunch, and I fucking puked, and I was like, my fucking face had the tiki, like, my face broke out, and the whole shit it was bad. And my manager, she was like, what the fuck happened to your face? I was like, what does it look like happened to my face?
Well, were you having, like, so much pressure when you were throwing up?
Mm-hmm. I threw up hella hard. Like, when I throw up, it's not an easy just bleh. I mean, it's a bleh, like, a whole, like, shit, where, like, the blood vessels in my face pop, and I start getting a tiki eye where I start having all these, like, shit around my face. So, they basically sent me home, and I just been chilling for the past, like, 2 days. And I was off another 2 days before I was off because I was sick. And I went in Saturday night and fucking I just couldn't do it.
And what they were like, okay, so you took 2 days off because you were sick. You were still sick, and you went in, and you're like, yeah, I'm still sick. And then they
asked me they asked me before, like, this even happened, before they're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. They're like, do you think you're able to work? Yeah, because I thought I was, but my stomach wasn't. My stomach was like,
your stomach told you never mind.
Yeah, my stomach was like, nah, fam, you're not, nah.
You're not good.
You're not good. So, basically, that was that. So, I don't know. it's whatever. At the end of the day, I was saving up my PTO slash PPT.
But you're using it up now, right?
I used it all up because of my fucking manager. My manager told me he was like, "You have 5 points. We're gonna have to do something about this." And I was like looking, and I'm like, "Well, do something about it or whatever." But I didn't say it. But I was like thinking in my head, like, "Well, you're the manager. Do something about it." He made me use all my PTO and PTO, so I couldn't go on vacation. Cause I was planning to go on vacation in June, and now that's all out the fucking window.
How much time did you have saved up?
Almost 5 days.
Almost 5 days, and you were racking up points calling off. So, okay, so if you took 5 days, it's 1 point, right? 5 days worth of points.
Well, if you call out,
or is it 2 points?
Well, okay. I called out the 2 days. Okay. I didn't use none of my shit, and then the Friday night, I used it because I was like, well, I gotta use some of it. So I used it, and I went in Saturday, and my team lead, he was like, you have 5 points. And I was like, okay, like, I don't give a fuck, but alright. Like, 5 points means, like, you can get fired.
Yeah.
And he was like, we're gonna have to do something about that. And I was like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, use some of your PTO. And I was like, alright, fuck it, fine. So I used it.
You said you used some of it already. You used it to cover the 5 points you already had?
No. I used it for 1 day. I didn't use it for the Thursday. I used it for Friday. I just called out.
You used all 5 days worth for 1 day?
No. Okay. He went and told me to take the 5th point off. You got to use it on your Thursday. So go on your phone and put your PTO in on Thursday so I can take the 5 points off. Fine. And then I fucking threw up. They sent me home. And for Sunday and Monday, I used it all.
I see.
Used every single bit of it. But if my manager Jamie was there, that he's not there anymore because he, of whatever fucking reasons, I would have been able to got away with a lot of this shit. I'll be able to get away with a lot because he didn't really give a fuck. Like, they would come and tell me, like, you gotta stop calling out or we're gonna have to do something about it. But he didn't really do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? He was just telling me. This dude, the new team lead, that he was there even when Jamie was there, but he was like meat team lead. He was like the meat department, but the team lead, and they bumped him up to overnight team lead. I'm like, shit. And he's cool to a certain extent, but he takes his job way too serious, to the point where everyone's just like, bro, you was a team lead. Calm yourself down. Okay, you're not no coach. You're not no, team lead. You're not no team lead, store team lead, like the whole entire store, but team lead. You're not, no. You're just a regular ass team lead. Calm yourself down. But he takes the job way too fucking serious, where he checks everyone's fucking points. He checks what everyone calls out and whatnot. I'm like, bro, you're fucking weird, man. I'm at the point where I want to transfer, like, not store, like, but transfer, like,
shifts or.
Well, I've been trying to transfer shifts for fucking years now, technically, and they don't want to transfer me. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna transfer to like different place then, like not in store, but a different area, department or whatever. Because I've been trying to transfer to Cap 2, and they don't want to fucking transfer me there for some reason. I don't fucking know why. And then the dude Johnny there, that was a team leader of the store, now has his own store in fucking Martinez. So now he's fucking gone from that place, and now I gotta deal with Mike, which he's cool also. But I like Johnny because he was like a very understanding person. He was like that cool person. You know what I'm saying?
That cool lead?
That cool lead. You know what I'm saying? He was a team, like, he was right above, like, like general manager or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Where you're like the manager of the store. He was a team lead of the store, not the manager of the store. There was a dude right above him that we just called Mike, and he was the manager of the whole store. Now he's manager of his own store now. So he left the store that I was at. Now he's at a whole different store, and I'm like, well, fuck, that sucks.
That was the cool one.
Mike's cool too, but he's not as cool as Johnny. Johnny's like, Johnny's cool, but so yeah. That like irritates my soul, and I'm ready to fucking like transfer. And I got 2 places I can transfer to. It's just I don't want to do cash register. I refuse to do cash register because I can go to sporting goods and just work.
I think you should just get over your fear of the cash register, but like you don't have to do it. I mean, I understand not wanting to deal with customers.
I don't. Well, okay. The thing is, either way, I'm gonna have to deal with customers one way or another. But I don't have to use cash register. You know what I'm saying? That's like the bottom fucking line. I don't have. Can you
explain again why you're scared of the cash register?
Because one, customers are like 1,000. They go up to like 1,000 when you start doing, because they start saying, "Can you hurry up? Can like, no, I'm not. I will punch a motherfucker in the face. Like, no, you're not about to talk to me that way. I work at Walmart. I will sock you and go the fuck home and not fucking no. That is not happening for one thing.
I think if you sock them, you're not going back home.
Well,
at least not right away.
And 2, I am like not that good at math. Okay.
I see. Like you know addition and subtraction, right?
Yeah, of course I know.
You know multiplication, division?
Not to a certain extent. I haven't done really multiplication and division in like a long fucking time. I know addition and subtraction because that's the most easiest things. Division and multiplication is it's like a whole different level because it's not.
So you barely even have to know any of that.
But it's like,
you just have to.
It's not like I can't count money.
You literally just have to learn the menus.
It's just I don't want to have to be able to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, or 25, 26, 20. Like, fuck all that shit. I'm not doing all that. Like, I'd rather just do fucking garden where I deal with customers, but I don't gotta deal with customers at the same time. Even though people go and garden is like not that busy to a certain, like it gets busy around the holidays because everything in fucking garden is in the holidays basically. Like the trees and shit, like that's right. But other than that, like you're kind of like it's kind of different. But the only thing is I gotta wake up in the mornings, and I'm not a morning person no more. As in, it's hard for me to wake up in the mornings now.
What if like you did something like saved up a week of vacation time, and then you swapped it to that, but like right before you changed, like you took a week's vacation to convert?
Bro, I've been thinking about that this whole entire, like I like want to, like that would be like the perfect thing to go on vacation and get my shit set up to fucking when I go back to work, I'm all set. Like I'm all set, and when 9 times out of 10 that doesn't work that way.
No,
because
you need to work on. You need to get that to like work that out that way.
Because like on the days I'm off, I sleep during the night. Yeah. In one night, so I'm already fucking up my shit. But it's not. And then
you're already working on fixing it for the other thing.
Yeah, but like, it doesn't fuck up to the point where like, now I'm used to days and I'm used to sleeping at nights. No, it's just fucked up. Where like, I sleep during the night and I'm up during the day, and then and I do that for 2 days straight, or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go back to work and act like everything's normal, and then which sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. I don't know. Like it kind of just depends. But this last week, that literally took off basically. This whole week from Friday to fucking Wait, I mean Thursday night to like today, basically.
Yes.
I don't even really know if I fucked up my schedule. I might have fucked up my day and night schedule. I'm not sure. I haven't really thought that out through yet, so I don't know.
What,
But
like, you have, because you haven't been working since when?
yeah, I haven't been working since last time I went in was Saturday.
Last time you went in was Saturday.
Saturday night, and I
So
got
shit.
like
And you've been, like, kind of not really sticking to your normal schedule?
no, I haven't really been sticking to my normal schedule.
And you've been
But I
sleeping
got
at
a
night?
lot of sleep that day, so it was like
Yeah.
it was cool. And then I came home at like 3 a.m. Didn't go to bed till 4, and slept 13 hours. 13 hours. I slept. 13
That's a lot of
hours.
sleep.
That's a lot of sleep. 13 hours. I don't even. I fell asleep at 4, and then 13 hours later. Like, what would that be? What, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I fucked up already because I didn't go back to 1. Damn it. I fucked 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I slept till like 5 something. And was like well rested. I still felt a little tired. Even sleeping for 13 hours, I still felt like shit. So, that's that. I guess. The joys of being sick. I guess you could say.
The joys?
The joys of being sick.
Would you really call it joyful?
No. Shit, at one point I couldn't stop coughing.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. How are you?
Good.
Can I turn the light off?
Yeah.
You okay?
I got that stuff for you.
Oh, did you? You found it?
Yeah, they're on their
How many
counter.
boxes did you get? 2? Or?
I got 3.
How much do they cost per
7 something.
a box?
Yeah. That was my mom.
Oh, yeah?
So. Anyway, what's up with you?
Well, I've just been really working on these servers. Not just Minecraft servers, but
Do you want to talk about Blaze and Amaze and that whole entire shit or not?
we might be able to get into it a little bit.
Because
I bought chicken for lunch and dinner or whatever you want.
okay.
Fried chicken and chicken wings.
Okay.
That doesn't mean eat a couple chicken wings.
Uh-huh.
Not all.
That was my mom. Again. But keep explaining.
Okay, so well, we can start a little bit with the Blaze and Amaze stuff, but like really, okay, so has Noble been on here?
Huh?
I think Noble's been on the NOScast,
Oh,
hasn't he?
definitely. He's been on NOScast.
Okay. So Noble is a good friend of mine, or was, I don't know. I've talked to him recently, but
I think you guys aren't friends anymore, but we'll keep going with
whatever. He can dislike me all he wants. I will, if he ever calls me out, I will always be there to talk to him. But yeah. So I don't really want to get into all that much. It doesn't matter the details on this public of a show, you know. I mean, I know nobody's really watching right now, but it doesn't really matter the details. I mean, maybe I could flip out some.
I don't think he watches this show, I'll tell you that. But
it doesn't matter if he watches it. I don't want to say too much detail on certain aspects. Because it's personal.
Okay. All
but
right.
we had worked on server projects in the past, me and Noble. And we had brought one back to life recently, and we came at a crossing. We went our separate ways. That's about as much detail as it needs to go.
Okay. I know more detail, but okay. We're not gonna, if you don't want to explain all the detail, you don't have to, because if you don't want to, but I'm just saying. I'm just letting everyone know that I know more detail than what he's saying, but
Okay. Yeah. Well, we came at a crossing. I still hold on to all of the hardware and the software. I've been just kind of maintaining it for right now. And adding on to it. I also recently got a new job, which is part of the reason why I'm doing some of this setup that I'm doing right now for web development. So I'm just doing some setup right now. I haven't really been doing all that much. Just chilling. A lot has happened, but just gotta move forward.
Just gotta move forward. Well, that's cool. If that's all you want to say about it, okay. I guess that's that. I guess with that. So,
Blaze Enemies, the podcast. I don't know. I still plan on doing stuff with the channel.
As in?
Well, it's on hiatus right now, but I don't necessarily plan on continuing
the podcast aspect.
Maybe do show on it, maybe do something like that, but I don't know, the direction that it was kind of trying to lead into, I'm not going to hold on to. I want it to still be tied to the server because the server listings lean in a lot on that.
Has anyone joined the server recently?
Recently? I have got notification 2 people have joined in the past 48 hours, but I haven't really seen anybody.
So, because I know when you and Noble were active on it, and we're friends, or whatever you want to call it, you guys were telling me that there was a lot of people going in and out through that server.
Yeah, there's been people coming in and out, but nobody I'm catching live. It's usually probably only 1 or 2 people on at a time. And if it's 2 people on at a time, they stay on for a bit. But when people are all alone, they don't really stay on that long.
Yeah. Have you seen if Noble's gone on that server at all?
I don't think he has.
Okay.
And neither has Dez.
Neither has Dez. And you guys put her on that server too.
Yeah.
And whatnot. That's a whole nother tobacco. And whatnot. But hey, I put some work. I put some work.
Test the mini. Yeah. I need somebody to help me test the mini game.
I forgot what the flea mini game or fleece or whatever.
The spleef.
Spleef?
Yeah.
Well, I've been banned.
Not right now. I'm not telling you right now. I'm just saying
I know, but I've been banned from that server because he banned me.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can bring you back.
I don't know how well he's gonna like that.
I don't care. It's my server.
No. What if I blew it up?
No. Don't do that.
I won't do it. I was gonna do that, but I was just saying. No, that would be funny. But I put work into that server too.
A little bit.
Not like.
Not like a ton, but you've definitely done some. But pretty much everything you did in the store was erased. Some of it was like broken as fuck. Like the pricing for some of the stuff was bad. Some stuff in specific, like gold nuggets and gold bars. Like, dude, that's how we got one of the players that was a regular on the server. I stopped playing recently after we pushed a shop update in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And he came back a couple times and never came back after that. Because the thing you did completely broke the economy. And this dude figured it out. Which it wasn't that hard to figure out, to be honest with you. But this dude figured it out. And he quickly became the richest person on the server. Even though, like, me, Noble, and Dez were completely capable of just giving ourselves infinite money, but we just gave ourselves enough money to keep everything running, and if we needed more for stuff, then we would give ourselves more. It's not like we really needed, us as the admin didn't really need to use the shop or like use the money for anything. We have infinite money, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he quickly like
I was
climbed
copying
the
the
ladder.
numbers y'all told me to put in.
Yeah, but some of them weren't there, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Like the nugget, he never put in nuggets.
No, he didn't.
So like you priced the nugget as the same price as the ingot, or the ingot, and if you put an ingot in a crafting table, it turns into 9 nuggets.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so you priced them the same when it really should have been worth 9 times less.
Well, that's Noble's fault.
Kind of. But like that's kind of like
Noble's
no,
fault.
it's not
That's
because
Noble's
you
fault.
did it.
Yeah, I did it, but that's Noble's fault because he didn't tell me about all that. So that's Noble's fault.
No, you should have questioned it.
He's the one that told me to do it, so that I did it. So that's his fault.
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
I mean, we can agree to disagree.
It's
yeah,
he's the one that put the numbers.
To do it, but it's kind of like you're trying to save face, saying like, yeah, I did work on there, and you're saying, oh yeah, I worked on the mall, and it's like,
yeah, but at the same time, it's his fault because he didn't tell me the number. He just said just make it the same as that price, so it's his fault. Not totally my fault.
Maybe he did. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It's not a big deal. It's fake money.
It's fake money. Bitch. It's fake money.
Like, if we really wanted to, we didn't take his money away. Noble was thinking about it, like, resetting his money.
That
I was like,
nah.
nah.
Fucked up, like...
No, but he still never came back. But he still could have bought... But all the prices were changed of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Des went through it all and fixed all the prices of everything. And even added more stores.
Mm-hmm. So it wasn't that fucked up.
And then Noble finished your building, your fishing thing.
Of course he did.
But it wasn't the same as the video. I never watched the video. I didn't even know what the video was. But I know you were copying a video.
I was copying a video.
But yeah, I know you helped with the Blaze and Amaze podcast building.
I did.
Yeah, you did. All the stuff that was copied in was, other than Dez's island, but I'm gonna give that back to her if she asks for it, because I don't know. Noble really dragged her into it. And I'm not really mad at Noble if he comes back and wants to be a part of it again. I mean, I don't know why he would, but if he wanted to, it's like, yeah, I mean.
Well, at the same time, he fucked everything up, really.
You said what?
I said he kind of fucked everything up, but you're no better. So.
We both fucked things up. he fucked things up first, and then I kind of added on to it.
I just want to see what's so special about Dez. Like,
We don't need to go into details.
hey, I'm just saying, like, what he did or whatever. Because you said she's kind of fat, or she's kind of chunky or whatever, or that's what he said. And there's nothing wrong with chunky, but if she's like a whale, no siree. You fucked up, man.
We don't need to go into details.
I'm just saying. Alright, I'm just saying. I'm not gonna go into detail, but I'm just saying. But okay, let's get away from all that and whatnot. Before we get away from all that, how we did Blaze and Amaze podcast, I didn't like. That just
what the whole scripting everything.
Yeah,
or not.
I didn't
not
like.
It wasn't really scripted. It was just having planned conversations.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. That was terrible. It felt very corny and just like I couldn't be myself.
Yeah, it was definitely difficult to run it that way. I mean, it was convenient sometimes, and it in some of the very few episodes, but some of the episodes actually did come out pretty good. But for the most part, yeah, it's a difficult. Like if you get used to it, it's good. Like if you get used to it as a person running through it, like running through the process, not a person viewing it. But if you get used to running through the process, you can make it seamless. But like when you're kind of shaky on the process, you're not really. In some of the episodes, you're not really following the process. Some of the episodes you are, and then like when you're not really following the process, and then you try to follow it again, it makes it more shaky again. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, it's overhead that you have to think about, and you have to make it sound natural, and that just makes it more difficult. Versus if it's already natural, like yeah, you run the risk of dead air, you run the risk of not asking the right thing, but
well, that's what I'm saying.
You guarantee the natural flow.
Yeah, like it just didn't feel right to me.
Right.
It just like I don't know, it just didn't feel natural. Because you know how like this is going on right now.
Yeah,
it's natural. We're just talking off.
And perhaps to some it might not seem natural because of the nature of the conversation, probably. But
what I'm saying is like we're just going off of the dome. You know what I'm saying? We're just going off of the dome of shit, and that's more what I like than having a script or whatever and saying this shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I kind of just like how we just talk as we go, you know what I'm saying? We change the subject as we go to a certain extent, we change the subject as we go, we just move as we go, the whole shit, the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? And we just talk about whatever. And if it lasts an hour, then lasts an hour. If it lasts 30 minutes, then it lasts 30 minutes. If it lasts 2 hours, then it lasts 2 hours. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of having this time limit, as in, we're gonna do one for 30 minutes, we're gonna do one for an hour.
I mean, one thing about Blaze and Amaze, we were, without even trying that hard, but we were pretty good at keeping it on a time schedule on accident. Like,
well,
based
that's
on
because
the
we kind of just lost what to talk about to a certain.
I'm saying no, yeah, I mean, yeah, but I'm saying like between the episodes, the length of the episodes are consistent.
Yeah.
Like
without even trying.
Yeah.
Which that's cool, like and whatnot. That's cool. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just kind of like, well, it's cool we go over those time limits, you know.
And then, to be honest, a lot of the things that you disliked about it were some of the things that we tried on your podcast at the beginning. Because pretty much what it is just come in with a topic in mind.
Well, yeah, like come
in with a topic in mind.
The thing is, like, even this podcast, we didn't even come with a topic. We just came off.
No, that is true. Which I agree with. I agree with you. I agree with Noble. I agree with. I can agree with both of you on this. But like,
my thing is yes, have a topic in mind, but don't have topics in mind. But if we don't get to them,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he always wanted to keep on track with topics.
Yeah, if everything that we said we were going to talk about beforehand has to get talked about.
Yeah.
But only the stuff that he said.
So
has to get said.
That's the shit that bothered me, because like we would talk about shit and kind of get off track a little bit, and he would try to get us back on track.
Yeah, but yeah, you sometimes need to be put back on track.
As in, like, you know, of the subject, which that's cool, but at the same time, we kind of like how me and you do. We kind of just.
But that's
spin
the
a
thing.
ball.
That's the difference. That's the difference between Blazing Amazed and NOScast. Like, yeah, I agree. Blazing Amazed needs that spontaneous, off-the-wall banter without it being predetermined. Which some of the episodes, like I said, got that natural aspect to it. Even while maintaining the aspects of trying to reach a goal of certain topics. There were a few gems that reached all of those markers for us. Which that is the happy balance between what you hate about the Blazing Amazed and your method. I think both methods have their validity in existing. And I believe your podcast doesn't need to adopt everything that Blazing Amazed has done, which is why even while you were doing Blazing Amazed, I was like, oh, you should do a NOScast. You should run some of that. Because, like, Noble, he knows you've done podcasting. I don't think he ever took you seriously in it, because you've always had that kind of, I don't really care what I'm doing type of vibe.
Well, if it's like
it's hard to take you, yeah, and also with the growth thing, because when you guys were beefing, he threw that in your face about when he made one video that got more than anything that you've ever posted combined.
I forget what fucking happened, to be honest, but at the same time, like, that's one video. One really old video. One video. I can show a video that probably got way more than he has. That was hella old. I do have videos that probably got way more than what he got in one night. But it's on what Mr. Zombie.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, Mr. Zombie, your other channel.
Yeah, there's a couple of videos on that got like hella fucking views. That is, well, I kind of put them on private now because I plan on turning that channel into something else,
right,
per se. But I do have videos on there that have got hella views and whatnot. That for what?
I mean, it's not really. I mean, yeah, it is a competition, but it's not really a competition.
It's not a competition.
It's a competition. Like, yeah, everybody's fighting for viewers. Everybody's fighting for attention on the internet. But it's not a competition like what let's say somebody watches a video, then they can watch another video, then they can watch another video. It's a chain reaction.
Those shortcut videos that YouTube has.
The YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, YouTube Shorts get a lot of freaking views.
But I don't think they're like yeah I watch them too, but I don't think they're that quality. I don't even think YouTube likes them that much. I don't think Google likes them that much. I don't think Facebook likes I don't think Instagram likes theirs. It doesn't make a lot of money versus the actual YouTube. Like you can get less views on the actual YouTube and make more money than getting more views on Reel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
The virality is there. You can definitely get a reach, and I definitely think it's a good medium to reach people. But I don't think it's not provocative, but I don't think it's I don't know, lucrative. I don't think it's lucrative. I think it's lucrative in the sense you can garner an audience.
Was making an Instagram account and making a whole bunch of BNG reels, where it's just not dudes. What the fuck? Me just crashing a car. You know what I'm saying? You know, a video of a crashing car, and then you do another video of a crashing car, then you do another video of a crashing car.
Yeah.
Random shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw. Sorry, go ahead.
Like, just, just a video of a car just crashing, and then you get another car and you crash it.
Yeah, and you should definitely, grow your audience there once that grows up, and you want to, because you want to cross your platforms. You want to do that. I know, I know you were just like, oh, I want to keep them separate. But you're trying to grow your brand.
Well, yeah, of course, I want to keep it separate, but also advertise in a way where this will advertise this.
And if you can do it as, because I think eventually, if you grow to a certain point, I think you should look into paid advertisement, because it's on Facebook, and for instance, it's not really that expensive per day. But I think you should look into doing it as
200 something people or some shit. It's something weird.
I think the minimum you can do is $2 a day.
$1 a day. It's Instagram. You can do $1.
$1? Oh, okay.
$1 a day, and if you do it, that's 30 days or 31 days. $1 a day.
Yeah, but before you go do that, the most you can do naturally through your own natural cross-contamination, of your own brand. Because if you get people over here, you can move some over there and still keep them over there, so then you don't grow your overall audience, but you grow your appeared audience. Because you have let's say you have 200 on Instagram, but you only have 48 on YouTube. So you show your Instagram followers your YouTube stuff, and then you get a fraction of your 200. So let's say you get 50. So then now you're up to 90, 90 something.
90 something on YouTube.
I was just making an instance. So let's say you're at 90. How many do you have on Instagram?
1,000 and something.
Okay, 1,000 something. So let's say you get, let's just say a clean 1,000. Let's say you get a 20% conversion. So you get 200 over. Actually, let's be more accurate. Let's assume more of a 3% conversion. So you get 30. So then let's say from your 1,000 or so from Instagram, and you're 90. So then you can grow your view of your YouTube followers. Let's say only 3% of your Instagram followers, once you advertise, move over to that, which is fair. You can probably convert more. You can convert up to 100%. But 3% is a fair guess.
If you spent 30,000 for 30 days.
But this is without you spending it. This is just your followers, people that will already.
I get that. I understand.
Yeah.
Your viewership would go from 6 million on one Instagram post. You get 6 million views.
Yeah. Yeah.
For $30,000 for 30 days, you get 6 million views. That's a lot of fucking views. You know how fucking
But you have to convert people to like, because what the thing is like
shit.
you pay for that.
6 million, bro.
But you gotta convert them to people that stay. Because like you pay for that, and you pay for that once, and you can convert that many people to watch. You can get them to watch your stuff, but that first thing they're watching is pretty much you're paying for their first thing to watch. So they're watching it, and boom. So are they gonna stay and watch some more? So boom, are they gonna stay and watch some more? And that's the conversion.
Out of 6 million people, okay, it's like 6 million to like 9 million, or it's like 6 million to 4, somewhere out those numbers. Okay, you can probably get 100,000 people to stay, maybe to stay 100,000.
Yeah, I would say probably about 180,000.
100.
So if how I said 3% is a fair percentage. So if you take of 6 million, so if you take 3% of 6 million, 3% of 6 million is 180,000. So like 100,000 is pretty close to. So if 100,000 is pretty close to 6 million. So if I do 100,000, so there's 100,000 divided by 6 million. Doom. So that's one. That's like, so if you were to be exactly 1,000, that's like 2%. So that's a little under 2%. But 3% is a fair. I would say 3% is fair. So with 6 million, you could probably expect 100,000 to 180,000.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like that will grow your channel. Like that, you blow up like that. You know what I'm saying? Your channel will blow.
Mm-hmm.
Just off 180,000 people, whatever the fuck. Like that's just 30 grand of money of just using it on Instagram. Now,
but
think I would really do that? Now, if I had money like that.
So if that's your conversion, if that's people that stay, or if that's just people that view it that one time, I wouldn't. If it was just people that view it one time and don't stay, I don't think it's that good. But if it's people that you can convert and stay and keep coming back to your channel, which means you have to put effort into regular uploads, like around the time you do that ad campaign. So you'd have to be actually on your grind at that point in time if you're actually going to put that much capital into your brand. You know, so you have to convert them, get them to stay, get them to keep coming back, and that would be your audience. So that would be your audience that you got through advertising. But if you can't get them to stay, if you just pay for it one time and you don't really do the work for your channel, so this is like an instance of something that you're paying for and you still have to do work to maintain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't do all that if you don't put the effort into it. Then you spend 30 grand for no reason.
I mean, you can have people watch your whole backlog.
That's true also. Which most likely people do that also. They don't just watch the one video and...
No, if you get big, people watch... If you get big enough, people will go back and watch everything.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Like, yeah.
People will watch and go back and watch everything, even if it's shit or not. But that's what I'm saying. People would do that. That's why I have this whole big catalog of just random shit, because... it's going to get watched one way or another. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I like to... When I do play, I like to record it. So, you know, it doesn't, like, that never happened type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, that never happened or whatever. Which it did happen. It's on recording. I got it on recording. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time... it's also for me to show the progress of my channel, as in I played this campaign, I played this, and I played that.
You don't think you'll ever get to a point where you want to go and delete a lot of stuff?
Probably not.
You don't think so?
It probably depends on the situation. It depends. Like, if I get bad juju on it, like get bad press for it, then of course, like, I'll probably put it on private or some shit. But other than that, I probably won't do that, because, like, what would be the point of it?
I see.
The only time I did that was the Mrs. Zombie 96 YouTube account, which Dirt fucking screenshotted everything I had on there. Just like if I ever did say like that account wasn't a thing, he'll send people proof that was a thing.
Oh really?
Just to bullshit, because Dirt. For some reason, Dirt's like that. I don't know why. But you go on my Mr. Zombie 96 profile, it's like it never existed.
There is another person that is friends with Noble too.
In what way?
Gaming. Ark. They played a lot of Ark.
Oh. Dirt.
I remember playing. That's where I really met Dirt. I think Battlefield, but Ark is where we played the most.
Oh. I never hear Dirt talk about Noble, so I don't know.
I don't hear Noble talk about him that much, or I haven't, but like I've heard him bring him up a few times because when we were playing Ark the last time we did an Ark server, he was talking to Dirt.
Dirt has gotten into iRacing, which I've gotten into iRacing. I just haven't played it because I've kind of been taking a big ass break from it because I don't know. But Dirt, I don't think Dirt will ever go back to Ark. Will I ever go back to Ark? Probably.
What about Ark 2?
I don't even know Ark 2. I don't even know. I will probably go back to Ark.
Like, would you get Ark 2 if it comes out?
Yeah, I'll probably get it. Just see what's up and whatnot. Just see what has changed and what's the same.
PC or console?
Probably PC. I got the survival on PC and whatnot. I didn't get survival on console, so I hope Kaylin's not upset at me for that, which it doesn't really matter. But at the same time, I got survival on PC because it's better on PC. Which Kaylin said he was gonna wait to get survival, and I was like, I ain't fucking waiting. Fuck you. So, but he was like, if you get on console, that would be nice. But if you don't, oh well. Which I didn't get on console. I got on PC. So fuck him.
You should gift it to him.
No, I'm not doing
No?
that shit.
You should give him like $30 gift card.
Huh?
You should give him a $30 gift card and be like, get the rest of it.
He still owes me $200. Fuck what you.
He still owes you $200.
Yeah, for the Elgato, which he has. Which, I like. My
What do
thing,
you have use for it?
Huh?
What do you have use for it?
Well, I don't have use for it, but it's just like I gave it to him because okay, so this is my thing with this dude Kalen because he frustrates the fuck out of me. It's because you have the tools to do what you need to do, and you're not gonna do it. Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
Okay, so his whole is he wants to hear proximity chat on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when he's on Discord on the fucking thing, he can't hear proximity chat and he gets upset and mad and the whole fucking nine. So, and he doesn't give a fuck about recording. Cool. I don't care. Just use the Elgato to hear it from your fucking PC. That's all you gotta do. You hook your mic up to the fucking PC, you turn on the fucking Elgato shit on your PC, and boom, you have fucking audio. And you can hear everything that's happening in that damn game, plus proximity chat. And you can use fucking Discord all at the same time.
Boom.
And not have to worry about nothing.
Has he done all that?
He doesn't want to do all that. It fucking complains and the whole shit.
Why doesn't he want to do all that?
Because it's different. This is my thing, and this is what he hasn't told me this, but this is what I kind of like believe, is that it's not how it usually works. Like it's different. That's the best.
Well, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him up soon. I'm gonna Either walk him through it or figure out why he doesn't want to do it.
Well, don't tell him that you've talked to me because I'm not talking to him. So don't tell him you talked to me. If he asks you, have you talked to Jacob, just be like, no, I haven't talked to him. Okay? That's all I ask. Alright?
Maybe.
That's all I ask. If he asks you, have you talked to him, just be like, nope, I haven't talked to Jacob. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he's been at. I said happy birthday to him and that was it.
I said happy birthday to him and that was it.
That's all you gotta say. That's what Andrew's doing. I told him to say that. And I'm telling you to say that because, like, I just don't want. The least he knows, the better it is, basically. So, and it's like,
You're gonna meet him on the street like 10 years down the line. You're like, oh, hey. You're gonna meet him down the street 10 years down the line. And you're like,
no. I just want to kind of see how long I can take this, to be honest. And if it goes on forever and ever, cool. No worries.
Are you like actively trying?
Huh?
Are you actively like trying to do this?
Do what?
What you're doing?
Yeah, I'm actively trying. Like, I'm trying to, like, I just want to be at peace. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And whatnot. That's just me.
Well, once you go from actively trying to not actively trying and still succeeding, then maybe you can consider yourself at peace.
That's true. But he,
But
like...
the fact that you're trying to achieve this, I don't think you can say you're at peace.
You're not wrong. But, what's it called? For some reason, he doesn't like Discord. I don't know why. It's better...
Is it because of all this? Is this why?
All what?
Like, no, I'm like, because the way you're describing it is like, I'm not talking when you're like, it's all this Discord shit. He doesn't like Discord. Man, I can't fuck with him.
I don't know why he doesn't like Discord, but he doesn't like fucking using Discord. And then when they finally merged, and he likes being on... This dude didn't have a PlayStation. And now since he got one, all he wants to do is play PlayStation. I'm like, bro, you had an Xbox. And now since you got PlayStation all the way type shit. Fuck out of here, bro. But he doesn't like Discord. And then when you can take your PlayStation or take the Discord and put it on your PlayStation, he does that shit now. Which is fine. That's great. I have HD quality audio when it comes to my fucking podcast or fucking, you know, streams and shit. Even though you're literally recording this from your phone. Cool. And I'm recording on my mic. Cool. Or PlayStation, PC, whatever. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. But it's cool though. But he doesn't like using Discord. I don't know why. It's better than fucking game chat. Or regular, like, Xbox, PlayStation chat. It's better than that shit. Way better. 10 times better. You know what I'm saying?
You think so? Is it like
I think
the chopping?
So.
I haven't used it. I haven't used game chat in forever.
Huh?
Like I only use game or Xbox party chat with my cousin.
I haven't used party chat in a long time. It's been a long time since I used like party chat on PlayStation or Xbox. It's been a long time. Now, now on PC I've done it party chat because it's easy. But do I try to use it? No. Does Mustard Brian try to party chat with me? Yes. I don't know why he doesn't use Discord too. I feel like everyone should just fucking use Discord.
Well, last time he talked to me, because he sent me a mess. I haven't really talked to him back. I told him I was going to hit him back up eventually, but I haven't yet. I almost did recently, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to talk to him at that point in time. Because, you know, talking to Brian is always an event.
It's always not a fine issue.
It's fun sometimes.
No,
but
it's never fun. It's never fun talking to Brian. To me, it's never fun talking to Brian.
Well, it's because you and him always instigate.
It's not even that. It's just it's never a smooth sailing type shit. It becomes this.
He either instigates you or you instigate him.
It's not even like, it's mostly him instigates me, because he always comes at me talking about he doesn't want to talk about politics, and the next thing you know, we're talking about politics. I'm like, bro, I thought you didn't want to talk about politics. And then we're talking about politics.
Exactly, he instigates you. He's instigating.
But it's like the first thing, like the first 5 minutes, it's, I don't want to talk about politics. Cool, we don't gotta talk about politics. 30 minutes to an hour in, we're talking about politics. Somehow
like,
politics,
because he's just talking, and then he's like, well, you know what I wonder,
politics gets into the fucking conversations, and I'm like, bro, I thought you didn't want to talk about politics. Well, blah 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 blah. Great.
Because somewhere in that conversation you instigate him, so he starts to instigate you.
I'm just like, bro, what the fuck, man? Like, why are we talking about something that doesn't matter? You don't give a fuck. I don't care. Why are we talking about this? Like, why are we talking about these American ass, politic ass shit? Why?
Oh, shit.
I
think you should wait another 2 years to talk to him.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
You should just not talk to him for another 2 years.
And talk to him again, like, what's up? Well, what is it, 2024? Damn.
2024 is next year. Yeah. Just don't talk to him for another 2 years. Don't talk to him until 2025. At least. And if it goes bad 2024, then don't talk to him until 2026.
Oh my god. That's so bad. That's so bad. That's fucking terrible.
I mean, I think it's the right choice at that point.
But he dwells on this shit that happened in the past, and I'm like,
yeah,
bro.
dude, because you were cool before 2016.
Huh?
Before Trump was elected, you guys were cool.
Yeah, when Trump was going after presidency, it fucking went downhill. It was like it was around what Call of Duty World War II was going around and shit. Wasn't that it, or no?
I think.
Because I
forget what your Call of Duty World War II was.
I remember those days. Those was the days.
World War II.
Call of Duty World War II days and whatnot. Those was the days and shit. I should get Call of Duty World War II on PC just for the fuck of it.
That's the Sledgehammer one, right? World War II. Yeah. That's with the the weird zombies.
I feel like going back and playing all like the Call of Duty campaigns and shit.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Playing the old Modern Warfare 2 campaign is really fun. I played it with the original PC game, and then I went and played the remaster on PC.
That's what I really like.
I played the old Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare on the Xbox 360. But I need to get that on PC.
What I should do? This is what I should do. And this is gonna be a lot of work, as in like editing and shit, because like everything takes a lot of work with editing. Is you know how people do, like, they kind of play a lot of campaigns and they just record a lot. Record a lot of campaigns. That's what I should do, is like record.
You already did that.
Not live stream. Record.
You did that too. Like, yeah, you live streamed them, but like
I did.
Yeah, because they're posted to YouTube, so they're VODs.
Oh, yeah. But I should redo it. I should redo all those, because those were like...
You should do that again. You should do it in a better quality.
Yeah, way better quality. And whatnot. Since I got...
You should set yourself up with, like, what's your whole layout now? I haven't watched your Twitch in a minute, but what's your whole layout now with your Twitch? Do you have, like, the whole set up where it has like your banner and all that?
No, nah, man.
Do you want to get that set up?
Yeah, I want to get that set up. Not right now though.
Okay.
Like later, after we're done with all this, because I'm not gonna
Yeah.
edit this right when we leave. When we get this shit done, this podcast done, whenever we do get it done.
And
I'm
then when
not
you get your
editing.
domain, we can set up like you can have your streams
Because
live on your webpage as well.
I'm probably gonna record a lot
Uh-huh.
of that shit on Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Now I'll probably use OBS just for podcasting.
Dude, do you want to do something like? I know this is we're still
Podcasting.
on podcast right now, but we can talk about this.
Yeah, let's talk about.
But
everything
like
podcast.
something with like how some people do like the Patreon where they get the video early. Like, what if you did something for your website where people can get exclusive content for subscribing on your website? Like,
now I was
that paid
thinking that, but
subscription.
what could we do in that aspect though?
You pretty much just have exclusive content, or you post earlier. Like, let's say we do something on the website where auto post for you on YouTube. You'd have to kind of, because I know your method right now, which I would implore you to go to straight recording, which you're doing right now. You're not streaming, but straight recording to your local storage instead of streaming to Twitch. And I mean, yeah, hold on, I'll be right back.
All right, we're back, everybody.
Okay, so like I was saying,
Itchy had to do something or whatever.
Like I was saying, I would implore you to take your like record directly on your computer and do the editing locally. You can post to the website, and then we can have the website automatically post to where you want it to.
What about live streams? Because I like doing.
Yeah, live streaming you can keep on the live stream, because with the live stream, what I can do is, if people come to the website, people can on the website that are on the website, they can comment in the Twitch chat if they log in with their Twitch account. They can so they can watch the Twitch stream.
or I can live stream from the website.
Yeah, you can do it that way, but the way I was because I've already done the setup where you can live stream to Twitch and it'll automatically go to the website.
I know. I'm talking about like exclusively.
To the website?
Yeah.
Like you have to have a specific link, and then the website can have a mirror of it. Because you can. So let's say you're streaming to Twitch. You're streaming it privately, or like something like that.
I don't know if you could do it Twitch privately. Can you do Twitch privately?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I know YouTube can. You can live stream privately on YouTube. I know that is possible. But what I'm thinking about doing is,
because if I actually let you live stream onto the server, I have to actually make a live streaming server for you.
Okay.
And I don't have a live streaming server set up.
Okay. What I was thinking about doing is going back and playing these older games, campaign wise, not Destiny, not like the ones that are online campaignish. Besides maybe like Ghost Recon Wildlands, Breakpoint, maybe even, I don't know. But I know Ghost Recon Wildlands.
To do the Far Cry series.
Or the Far Cry series, even though I already beat Far Cry Primal. I'll probably, if I do replay Far Cry Primal, I'll play it on the.
I would say like not just Far Cry Primal,
but like Far Cry 4.
Do like a collage of like.
Well,
Just do a collage of Far Cry 1 to Far Cry 4 or something like that, or like.
Well, I'll play all of them. I want to play all of them.
Yeah, go through all of them, and then what I would say is like make a video that like just shows like moments. Like it's not really like playing through the whole campaign. Like you can have videos of playing through the whole campaigns of each of those, but I would say make a video out of content you get from that to put a collage of like specific moments in each game that are like action packed, and you can have like a whole collage video. You can probably put music on it, and you can like have some crazy like explosions, because Far Cry you can do like crazy explosions in some of them.
Yeah, that will probably take a lot of editing to do and whatnot, which I might just do where
you should work on your editing. But
Yeah.
like I know that's gonna take a lot. But like if you to get through all the Far Cry games, for you to do streams or like recording of all the Far Cry games to get to that point, you would hopefully build your editing skills throughout that.
Well, yeah, that's true also. And that's what I'm saying, as in, I can go back and play Jedi Fallen Order, which I already played the fucking first one. But I can go back and play it again. Wait, why the hell
Would you
not?
play Half-Life?
I don't know. Is it a campaign? It's campaign based.
Half-Life is solo. Yeah, campaign.
I'll probably do that. Like,
you should, if you can figure out, or eventually if you get like a VR that you don't really get motion sick from, you should try out Half-Life Alyx. You should play Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, and then Half-Life Alyx.
though, like, so the VR games, I'll probably do on only days that I'm off on, so I can not worry about feeling fucking like shit, basically.
Half-Life Alyx is the only VR Half-Life game, but I have I know there's VR mods for Half-Life 1 and 2. I have the VR mod for Half-Life 1 set up. So my VR headset has Half-Life 1 on it.
Like, what I can do shit like play the game on easy, then play on expert, try to get through the game on expert, which that will take fucking forever, I feel like.
That's perfect for Halo, for trophy hunting.
Well, I don't give a fuck about trophy hunting. It's just like,
I mean, that's why people do it, because like Halo has all the trophies or all the achievements for doing that, and then you to do the actual trophy. Because I know Xbox doesn't. PlayStation's trophies, Xbox's achievements, but Halo has trophies. Like
I have like so many podcast gameplay that's like, I really don't need any more podcast gameplay, to be honest. Like, I don't need any more, but I have so many of it that I can reuse gameplay and call it a day, pretty much, if I really wanted to. Would I? I don't know, probably. Depends. Maybe.
You might recycle some eventually.
To the point, probably, like, people really won't notice that it's recycled. You know what I'm saying? But I eventually want to get to a point of podcasting where we're using our faces. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Yeah, where it's not just a black
screen. I would think it would be really cool if we just did a virtual reality podcast.
Or
like if we had a VR studio.
Uh-huh.
We sit there, we have a screen in the background, and we can have like something where we can share, like, let's say, I don't know, I might even be able to make this. I have a dev kit for the Oculus, so I might be able to set us up with something like this, but it might not look the best at first. But we can make like a studio.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we could easily probably do it in the movie theater one.
Yes.
But I can make
I kind of did. I just left them all there. All right, continue talking.
I don't know. You should. I don't know. That'd be something cool to work on this summer. Make a studio for podcasting studio, VR caster.
Yeah, that would be something cool to work on and whatnot.
Like we can have it like set up where we set up a camera, and really all the camera is a dummy camera in the game engine that I'm going to use to build it. And I'm going to do something to where that camera's input-output can be attached to OBS camera. So then we can have a virtual camera that's going through OBS that's actually attached to the VR game that I make, or the VR the studio I make. So the camera that we place in the studio is actually attached to OBS.
That would be fucking crazy.
And then we can press play on it, and we can do stuff where like we have multiple cameras, and we can do multiple OBS controls. So like we can have like a virtual what I don't know what you want to call it, like a board to let us switch cameras and views and stuff like that in VR. So, but we'd be just virtual reality people. It wouldn't be our actual faces or anything like that, but it would be our avatars.
That would be cool. that as something.
Kind of like the thing we were trying to do with the Minecraft aspect in Blazing Amazed.
Yeah,
for our
that
podcast.
was terrible.
But I think it worked better in VR because we get like 6 degrees of freedom.
What I like is that we're doing a podcast right now. I got my feet up. I'm laying back in my chair. My mic is basically in my throat, and I'm just chilling, talking. This is what I like and whatnot. Not fucking playing a game as you're trying to talk. I don't like.
Now imagine like VR chat, but in like a specific space that's just the two of us that looks specifically for like a perfect VR, like a perfect podcasting studio. We have like a desk and we have a big screen behind us, and we make it look like a big fancy studio, even though it's just all pixels.
I would like that, actually. I definitely would. This is comfortable. I'm leaning back in my chair. My mic arm is fully extended out, and I'm just chilling. I like this. You know, you can just talk about anything. But I really want to start going back and playing campaigns and recording them and doing a part 1, part 2, part 3, etc., so on and so forth. And just having my live streams, of course, but also having my regular aspect recordings, as in like just going back and playing the old campaigns and shit. You know? Doom, even. Like playing the Doom, going back and playing Dooms and shit, and just chilling playing the game. You know? Like Destiny 2.
Do you think you can handle any like of the old school ray traced games that they remaster? Like I don't know, like I think, is it Quake? I don't remember which one they did, but it's like free. You can download the ray traced like version of it for free.
Like imagine going back and playing Skyrim.
Do you think your computer could handle recording that and playing that ray traced? It's like one of those old school, like for one of the old school 3D games, but it's ray traced.
I don't know if my computer can handle it.
I could get it to run on my computer, but I was not like it was not play. I was in the single digit of frame rate on my computer. Not even recording. That's just I was in single digit frame rate running it full blast ray tracing.
Yeah.
With even more ray tracing than the Minecraft ray tracing. It was full on ray tracing. The Minecraft ray tracing isn't full on.
I don't know if my computer can handle it, to be honest. I might get back into Fortnite too. I don't know, it depends, to be honest.
Were you ever into Fortnite?
A little bit. Like, I was a little bit into Fortnite. Not like, holy shit, Fortnite's like the best type aspect. Like, I wouldn't go that far, but...
You gonna play into the no-build lobbies? Where there's no building?
Oh, definitely. Definitely going to no-build lobbies. Fuck that. I probably will go into the build lobbies a little bit, but definitely, like, go into the no-build lobbies and shit. And do that for surely. And I don't know,
like
do the
every other battle royale.
Do like the mini games too, like the mini, like go into like where like the party games and shit. The party games were fun and whatnot.
Are you gonna try to get a creator code if you get big enough?
Maybe. I don't know.
You know, you get like a commission, like if people use your creator
same
code.
shit with Call of Duty. You get a commission.
Yeah.
I would love to get a commission on that.
You think it would be easier to get a creator code for Fortnite or Call of Duty?
Probably Fortnite for sure.
Why? Because the 10-year-old you can smash with 10-year-old creator code.
Hey, 10-year, you want my credit card, bro? I'll give it to you for free.
Give you my credit code for free?
I'll give you my credit card for free. Hell yeah. I don't know. I probably would do some shit like that. It kind of just...
Okay, it's like, if you get a headshot, I'll give you my credit code for free. If you don't get a headshot, you have to pay $5 for my credit code.
That's fucked up. That's hella fucked up. That's hella fucked up.
It is. It's kind of dumb. Cause like, you just give them your creator code and they buy stuff with it.
So like, it was raining by my house, but it was like sprinkling. So I went outside and I drove to my work because I needed to get some shit. And on the way there, and by the way, it's like a 5-minute drive.
Okay.
Depending on how fast you're going, it's like a 5-minute drive.
Is it not supposed to be a 5-minute drive?
Well, if you're going like what the speed limit, it's probably like maybe a 6, 7. Like I don't know. It kind of just depends.
You're not going that much over them.
So on the way there, I leave my neighborhood. By the way, it's like sprinkling. Like it's not even really like raining. And then when I got to like the boulevard area, the main street, it's fucking pouring.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, bro. So I had to turn my traction control on back on and the whole shit. Like I was fucking like, oh hell no. Cause it was
you know something that's crazy? Like I've seen this in real life. But you know how in Minecraft like you go between a desert and like a normal and another biome and it's like raining and it's not raining in the desert but it's raining in the other biome? Well, that's how rain looks in real life. Like not necessarily like directly from like a desert to a not desert, but like it's not raining somewhere and it's raining somewhere else. And there's in between the line where it's not raining and it's raining, you can see like a wall of rain.
That's kind of funny.
I've seen that in real life. Like I was at my grandma's house, front yard it was raining, backyard it was sunny.
That's hella fucking funny. That's kind of scary, to be honest.
It is. Like, I've seen it a couple times in my life. I've seen like the wall of rain coming towards me.
The wall of rain.
Yeah, like you can see it's like raining really hard and it's like not raining in the next spot, and then, or like it might be sprinkling in one spot and raining heavy in another spot, and then like you're sitting there, and then next thing you know you see the big heavy rain just moving towards you, and you see the wall of rain falling out of the sky coming towards you.
That shit was trippy though today. Like, it wasn't really raining like that. It started like sprinkling, and I was like, "Well, shit." But I was like, "It's not that big of a deal." Like, I have sweats on, and I have a sweatshirt on that's kind of like it's short sleeve, but it's a sweatshirt, but it's short sleeve, and I kind of like sweatshirts like that though. And I was like, "It's not that big of a deal." I get on the fucking boulevard, the main street that everyone drives on, and it's fucking pouring. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I get out my car. I get to, Walmart. I get out my car, and it's fucking pouring. I'm like, oh my god. I really did not come prepared for this. Like, it looked like I came prepared because I had sweats on. I have shoes, like shoes on and whatnot. But my sweatshirt is short sleeve. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, yo, I came prepared, but it's like, it's kind of like,
I wasn't ready for it.
I wasn't ready. What it looked like, this is gonna be very like a what the fuck moment, but it's kind of like when a boy becomes when a man becomes I want to say bipolar, but it's not bipolar. Bisexual.
What are you talking about? I don't even remember. Like you saying that, like I just completely forgot what you were talking about.
Okay, so like when you see a sweatshirt, you think long sleeve and the whole shit. My
so you had a sweatshirt that was
short sleeve.
So was it like a cut, like?
It's made like that. I didn't cut it like that. It's made like that.
It's sweatshirt material. Not.
But
like
yeah, it's sweatshirt material. But it's
thicker. It's thicker than a t-shirt.
I would say so. It's kind of thin, but it's like a sweatshirt, but it's like shirt material. If that makes sense.
Was it a long sleeve t-shirt?
No, it was made like this. It was literally made like this.
Okay, I get it. It's short sleeve. I don't really get it. I can get over the details.
but it's like when a dude becomes bisexual, you're half in, half out type shit.
That's the part I don't get. Where the connection is. Like,
it's like you kind of can't make up your mind if you want to have a short shirt on or a short sleeve on. Oh,
it's like, well, it's like I dressed for it, but I didn't. It's like, oh yeah, that's bisexual. I get it. Is it a sweatshirt?
Something like
a t-shirt?
that,
Yeah. It's a sweet shirt.
It's a sweet shirt. My arm just broke. my arm just broke on my mic. Oh my. Oh my god. It didn't break. It's just the screw came out. The screw fucking got loose, I guess, and came out. That's hella fucking funny. Wow. Now I gotta like screw it back in.
You want to help make the virtual studio?
Here we go. Wait, what's going on now?
Do you want to help make the virtual studio?
Sure, Brad.
I know an app you can use. You can make the building you can make the entire building really easily. I can have you do that, and I can do the rest. You can probably make the desk too, and maybe chairs.
I fixed it. I don't know what the.
But I can show you an application. I won't tell you more detail right now, but I'll give you an application that's easy to use. That's made for making like building designs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've used it for making games in the past. But yeah, I can send you that, and then you can design the building for the podcast. So then you can have the NOScast building in virtual reality.
In virtual reality, Playboy.
And I could probably set it up to where you don't have to use virtual reality to use it. But like if you actually want to feel like you're in it, then yeah, virtual reality is the only way you can really do that.
I gotta get my shit set back up. Alright, there. But yeah, I hear I hear what you're talking about. And whatnot. My fucking arm somehow got like disconnected.
Your arm somehow got disconnected.
My mic arm. Somehow.
Disconnected from the show?
No, it got like I don't know.
I know, it just fell apart, right?
Uh-huh. I was like, what the fuck? Cause I was already feeling it. I was already feeling weird, and all of a sudden, it fucking like.
Yeah, sometimes I find because like I have these dumbbells with these free weights on them, and like when I lift them, I always have to readjust the weight like locks on them, like like it because it's like a twist screw, and you just add more weights and take weights off, But like every time I pick them up, I feel whether or not they're loose. So I always have to keep adjusting them to keep it tight. It's because some of them the sockets broke, so like it loosens really easily. It's probably not the safest. What I need to do
is get me a new arm. That's what I need to do. I should fucking get that RGB arm. That's what I should do.
What if you build your own, like from scratch?
I don't know how to do that.
If I gave you the app that I was telling you about, you could actually make legitimate designs and get them manufactured. Because like I said, it's actually made for like CAD, but it's like a CAD software, but it's for like designing houses. And like it gives out dimensions, and like you can actually do a design and set the material that it's supposed to be made out of, and you can actually get what you design fabricated in real life if you really wanted to.
How would you get it fabricated in real life though?
You just have to set out the file in a form. So like you design it, you build it in the application, then you export it in a form that is readable by like an engineer, and then they can fabricate it. So they build it in real life, and then they send it to you. So then, however much it costs to build, plus their fee, is how much you pay, which is usually cheaper. It depends on the bulk, because like if you're getting like a big, like I don't know, Chinese made, they make like thousands of them, so it doesn't really matter. So you probably get it cheaper if somebody already made it. But if you did designs and like you were to make your own like design of an arm, you could theoretically, like if you had enough money, you could make like 1,000 of them and sell them off of your website.
Interesting.
You would never have to actually be a part of actually building it. All you'd have to do is design it on your computer. You can send it, like, you get the file that tells the engineer how to make it. You go to like a website and you can order it. So you send in your file, and it gets manufactured, and then you get sent back. You're gonna get a large package in the mail. You're gonna get a large package in the mail, and your mom's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" Oh, I got 1,000 arms.
I got 1,000 arms.
How much did that cost you? Well, each arm is like $60. So it's $60,000.
What the fuck?
But because I bought 1,000 of them, I only had to pay $30 an arm. So it's only $30,000.
What the fuck?
So then you could sell them each $60 a piece, and then you can sell half of them and make your money back. Or you can sell them for $80 or $100, $120 a piece. Then you can sell a quarter of them. If you sold them, if you made an arm that normally is like $60 to make, but you get a deal where you're buying them for $30 a piece if you bought like 1,000, and you sold them for 120, so 60. So you make your money back with 1,000, so 30,000. So 120. So once you sold 250, if you were selling them for 120 a piece and you bought 1,000 of them for like $30 a piece, and you were selling them for 120 a piece, then once you sold 250 of them, then you would make your money back.
Plus some.
No, once you sold 200, once you sold exactly 250, you would make exactly your money back, and then you'd have 1,000 minus 120, or no, 1,000 or 1,000 minus 250. So then you'd be left with 750. So you'd have 750 more to sell, minus one, because you originally bought the arms to use to actually buy yourself a new arm. So then you would have 749 arms left to sell, and you would make all of your money you spent on it back. So then you would essentially at that point have gotten 750 free arms.
Holy shit.
And then you could sell, and then you would be able to actually do it all over again. So you'd be able to buy 1,000 more at that point.
Uh-huh. Well, damn.
And then you could essentially run a business. Like, that would be merch. Like, you'd just make those arms, put your design on it, and boom, you have merch.
You have merch.
Yep.
You would need a fucking warehouse to keep all that shit.
Need a warehouse to keep all that shit?
Uh-huh.
Dude, what if I did something like, okay, so the OBS mic. So imagine the VR thing, right? You know how I said I could do something where there's a virtual camera?
Mm-hmm.
What if I do virtual mics as well? Like, we're talking in our mics, but let's say our mics are connected to the VR game. So we're talking into the, like, let's say game chat in the VR thing. And let's say we put virtual mics in. So, like, we have, let's say, proximity chat. So in VR, like, we walk around. Our mic is actually connected to our face the whole time. But, like, we walk around in the virtual mic. Like, you can pick up the virtual mic and actually, like, talk into it. And since it's proximity chat, I can make it to where it's louder when you're closer and quieter when you're further away. So it sounds, like, more natural.
It sounds like a real mic.
Yeah.
Bro,
So then
that's crazy.
Yeah, so we'd have a virtual camera, virtual mics. We could even make the virtual mics disappear and just have it directly piped to our mic hooked into the... But I would say our mic just needs to be directly connected to the VR game. It doesn't need to be connected to OBS, because I'll set up the VR game to actually be able to hook into OBS from within the game.
Mm-hmm.
So then the mic that you're using, like, you know how OBS records the mic, the camera, all that? Mm-hmm. So the audio lines and the camera lines would all be coming in from the VR game.
Holy
and we
shit.
would all be able to be separate lines. So you'd have a mic, I would have a mic, and they'd all be able to be separate lines into the OBS recording.
Holy shit. That would be dope.
It would solve a lot of our problems.
It would solve a lot of our problems. It
Like,
would.
I think so.
It would solve a lot of our problems.
It'd be like it'd be kind of stupid, but I think it would be fun. I think it would be a way, since we live so far apart, and it's kind of like, yeah, I think I agree with you. We want to kind of move towards how making it more personal, making it feel like people are in the room with us, making, like, you know, with like,
well, that's
having the camera.
That's why I brought up the video camera or whatever.
I think it would be another step if we went VR. It would be much similar to that. It would be in the opposite direction, but it would be very similar in the way that we have physical presence versus just a disembodied voice, because then now our voice is attached to an avatar.
Well, like,
instead of,
you know, you can get a gun and like shoot me and my head will come off and we're like, oh my god, my head.
I mean, I'm proposing that I'm building this from scratch. Yeah, I could probably put a gun into it, but like, I don't know, I'm probably just gonna make a studio app. A virtual reality studio.
But like,
which connects. Yeah,
we would be able to have these objects like a gun, and I could shoot you. And
yeah, if you wanted to throw your mic at me, you could. And then you could summon it back.
Summon it back?
Yeah, like you could do something like
a force thing?
Yeah, like a force. Like I could give us the force.
You could give us the force.
Yeah, and then I can even do something where like I give us like Dragon Ball powers.
Kami. That would be funny. That would be funny. But that would be cool though. Instead of
if I had one of the headsets that let me have better finger tracking, then I would go all the way to say like, let's do some Naruto shit. Because you know how like they do like the finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have that. I'm not that bougie.
Well, if we make a lot of money on it, we could get that.
Yeah, I mean, if I make it and get it, like, I would definitely make it and use it for us before I try to sell it. But if I get it to the point where I feel comfortable selling it, I don't know. If it's good enough, I might even consider selling it for like $100. It's just a studio, but like if it does good enough, or if I think, or if you agree, only if people that I let test it out and stuff, like, you know, through testing. If I can get an agreement of like, oh yeah, this is a good idea, this is like an A1 idea, then yeah, I would probably try to, because I've seen other softwares in the similar area go for a lot of money, like 200.
Yeah, well, in that type of stance, if you want to make yourself separated with everybody, I think you should put it at a lot less, so people want to buy it a lot more and whatnot.
Yeah, I would consider, like, if I would have to blow myself away to consider charging $100.
$100?
Yeah, I would have to blow myself away to consider that.
Will you gonna charge it more?
Would I charge it more than $100?
Yeah.
Most likely less.
To be competitive with everything.
Yeah,
else.
yeah. I want to be competitive, but I at a certain point, I don't want to be dragging the bar down too much either. Like, to be competitive, I have to do it for less than somebody else. But I don't. If I drag the bar down too much, and other people try to be competitive in the market, if I drag the bar down too much, then it doesn't really. I'm not going to be making that much for. Like, the other person might make 1 or 2 sales and make more than making like 5 or 10 sales. You know. And I'd have to support a much larger audience, and I'd have to have much more people that I have to manage and deal with if there's problems. Which, depending on the way I license it, I might, because there's a lot of softwares that are like licensed, like, oh yeah, you can use it.
Well, you should.
But if anything happens, I should copyright it.
Yeah.
You know, things are generally automatically copywritten as long as I can prove that it was. I have the original copy, timestamped, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
As long as I can prove that, because you don't have to. Yeah, it's automatic.
if you can copyright it, then it's yours. And if people use like make something that looks exactly like yours,
No,
then
no, I'm not gonna be mad if somebody makes exactly the same thing as me. If somebody has a skill to make the exact same thing as me, then good for them. If somebody wants, I think even portions of what I'm gonna build are going to be open source because I'm going to want to get into OBS, and OBS is an open source software, and I think in the spirit of things, I should also contribute to open source software. I don't think my entire program needs to be open source, but I think I should contribute to the open source, like to the Free Software Foundation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's cool.
I don't know. I would say I have gained a lot from free software. I've gained a lot from GNU. I've gained a lot, and I think I also know that Microsoft. I also know that big companies have gained a lot from them, and in the spirit of things, you should, if you've gained from the Free Software Foundation, you should contribute back to it if you can, because not everybody has the ability to contribute back. It takes skill.
Yeah, it does.
That not everybody has. Everybody has their own skills, but not everybody has the skill to contribute.
Well, that's what I'm kind of trying to come at with all that.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying if
aspect.
I contribute portions of my software to that, then portions of my software people can straight up just copy and use without my permission. But that's what I say, portions. I might leave portions of it out of that and keep it protected.
Mm-hmm. What portions then?
I'll have to make that up later. All the portions that directly connect to OBS, I'm going to keep public. Anybody can use.
I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried this Venom energy drink?
I have. I've only had Venom a couple times in my life. I haven't had it in a long time, though. And by a long time, that's more than 2 years.
Are these any good?
I don't know. I don't know. They're all right. They're not my favorite. I haven't had them in over 2 years.
Aren't these the drinks that can keep you up like for 2 days, or that's not the Venom energy drink?
I think probably more than one type of drink can. I don't know how strong. Venom's pretty strong, I'm pretty sure, but I've had stuff around the same strength, like that are other brands, like Bang.
I've had Bang.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brother-in-law got me this can for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I've kind of been really like, I don't know if I should drink this or not because I don't want to be fucking up for 2 days straight. Hell no. That would not be good.
You think you can drink like half of it? What time is it? It's what, minus 3 hours?
It's like
It's 3 o'clock. I don't know. I wouldn't start drinking it now. I would wait till tomorrow and start drinking it before noon.
I don't know what this tastes
Or
like.
actually, no, never mind. No, I'm talking about somebody with a normal schedule. If you're trying to get back to your, yeah, you could drink it now.
I kind of want to taste it, but I don't know what it tastes like because I've had like Rockstar, which
What size of a can is it? Is it like those giant monster cans?
No,
or is it?
like
Oh, it's a regular size.
Like it's a regular size monster can. Basically, if you look at it, it's a regular size.
How many servings does it say it have? 2?
Let me see. I think it's 1 serving.
1 serving.
One serving size 1 can.
I know the Bang say drink half. You're supposed to only drink half of Bang.
I see motherfuckers drink a whole thing of Bang.
Yeah, because what for like the caffeine amount. Like for the serving of caffeine, the total amount of caffeine in a Bang is actually 2 servings.
So 1 serving is like what? How much caffeine?
I don't know. There's no official single serving for caffeine. That's why like soda companies and like energy drink companies don't really like they say how much is in there, but they don't really have to. Like, I mean, they do because too much caffeine is not good. People can definitely die from too much caffeine, but it's not really regulated.
It's 40 grams of carbohydrate.
Carbohydrate? That's like sugars.
300 milligrams of sodium. So that's salt. 40 grams of sugar. Includes 40 grams added sugars, 80%, 0 grams of protein.
That's 80% of your daily value. So that means like in that can, like you drink that, then you need like that's not enough to get your total daily value of sugars that you need for the day, but like you barely need any more sugar. And even eating chicken's going to give you some sugar.
Fuck it.
Pretty much means like if you're trying to stick to a diet, like the official daily servings and stuff like that, then like yeah, you would drink that and then you'd barely eat anything else and you'd go over your sugar.
It smells like Rockstar.
Yeah.
Cause like I haven't drank it yet. I just smelt it. But like
you opened it.
Yeah, I opened it. You didn't hear it?
So you're gonna drink it? No, I didn't.
Okay. I forgot OBS, and then the OBS picks up a lot more stuff than fucking Discord does.
Yeah, because Discord has the bot too.
Silent, what's it called?
Yeah,
the silent shit. But like I've drank Rockstar. Red Bull and Rockstar kind of have like the same kind of taste and whatnot. I like Red Bull better, to be honest. NOS.
I haven't had Red Bull in a long time either.
NOS has an interesting taste, which I like. I like NOS, and Monster has different tastes. Like the usual Monster taste.
I've never actually drank NOS. You're so silent. You're like, that's what my name is, man.
And that's basically a Rockstar. That literally like, see, okay. My thing is like, Venom's been out for how long now? Venom's been out for a minute, I would say, right?
Yeah, Venom's been out for a minute.
And Rockstar has their flavor. Red Bull has their flavor, which is probably the exact same as probably Rockstar, because they all taste the fucking same. As in, not all of them. I mean, like Red Bull and Rockstar taste the same, depending on the flavor. Monster has their own flavor. Own flavor. Like, you can... Monster has their own flavor. NOS has their own flavor. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get fucking these newer energy drinks that come out,
yeah,
they taste like fucking Rockstar. And I'm like, bro, y'all can't like.
You think Bang tastes like Rockstar?
Nah, Bang has a different type of taste. Like,
you know, Bang. What is there?
Have you
ever
tried
heard of the energy drink Redline?
Yeah,
that's the same company as Bang.
Okay.
They got in trouble. They've been sued for too much caffeine for both Bang and Redline. Because those have given people like heart attacks. I've
drank the small Bangs though, not the big, huge like can Bangs. The smaller ones.
Yeah.
I've drinking 600 grams of those bangs.
Dude, I worked at a place, and this dude, he would always drink 2 red lines every single day. That shit looked nasty. It looks like a fucking pink milkshake. It's like I don't know why that looks appealing. It looks like a strawberry milkshake sort of. It's like, and then Bang comes out, and I didn't even know at first that they were the same company.
So,
but
what Bang tastes like? So have you had the Gatorade energy drinks?
The Gatorade energy drinks? No, those just came out, didn't they?
Yeah, those taste the same as Bangs. The Bang
those taste
ones?
like Bangs?
Yeah, those taste like Bangs also.
Yeah, those.
Ugh.
I've seen the Gatorade energy drinks. I haven't.
They're at Walmart all the damn time. I bought one of them. I bought them. They taste pretty good. But I'm not drinking this shit no more. Fuck that.
Too sweet?
It's not even too sweet. Like, it tastes like Rockstar, and like, I don't know, Rockstar just, the original like Rockstar taste doesn't appeal to my fucking like stomach.
Is it original?
Yeah, it's an original.
I see.
Exactly the original of freaking Venom. The original Venoms fucking taste the same as Rockstars. Like, they just don't fucking appeal to my stomach. And I'm already sick, and I already like threw up today for some reason, and I don't know why.
You probably should have cracked that when you were not sick, to be as like fair as possible. But you wanted it. You wanted to try it.
I tried it, and exactly what I thought it. I thought it was gonna taste different, to be honest. I thought these Venoms were gonna taste different, at least the original one, and I was wrong. Tastes just like Rockstars, which do not appeal to me at all. Now, all other Rockstars, I don't really know what they taste like, because I just really haven't gotten into them. But I just know the original Rockstars.
What? How many do you have?
I just have one. And
I thought you had like.
And it's been sitting here.
I thought you had like a variety pack or something, because you were saying it. You were making it sound like you had other ones.
No.
But I know what you mean, like other flavors that exist.
I really just drink Monster or NOS, to be honest.
How often do you drink Monster or NOS?
I used to drink Monster at least like twice a day.
Really?
Not twice a day. What am I talking about? Not twice a day. What am I talking? At least like twice a week.
About thrice a week?
Yeah, at least
3 times a week?
Twice a week. So, when I'm done with this fucking podcast, I'm throwing that shit out. Fuck that shit. I had like 4 sips. And that's like about it. And my stomach's already like feeling, ugh. I'm like, yep, I'm done. Fuck that shit.
I'm done.
I was like, yep, I'm done. Fuck that drink. That drink's just gonna sit there now.
Good job, drink. You done disappointed.
You done disappointed me. You taste like a freaking rock star.
You taste like a fish on a sandwich.
You taste like a fish on a sandwich. Oh my god. Okay. Is there anything last words you want to say before we head out? Itchy?
Oh, shit.
Is there any last words you want to say before we head out?
Any last words I gotta say? Always Sunny in Philadelphia is one of the best shows.
Okay. Alright. Okay. I guess that's it. Peace. I can't even do it. Peace out, girls.